Welcome to Tom's Aviation. Come over here and watch this video.
With deepest sympathies from Tom's Aviation. Wings over Dallas Air Show, mid-air collision. Tom's Aviation was able to videotape past CAF events. We found that each CAF, Commemorative Air Force, member were genuine, giving to aviation enthusiasts and more. All up-close video interviews can be found on YouTube channel Tom's Aviation.
Latest on a deadly air show crash in Dallas, and the Commemorative Air Force is now releasing the names of the pilots. Terry Barkey, Craig Houghton, Kevin Michaels, Dan Raga, Lynn Root, and Kurt Rao, all killed in that tragic crash.
Dallas, Texas, November 12, 2022. Two historic military aircraft collided and plummeted to the ground on Saturday at the Commemorative Air Force wings over Dallas Air Display, killing 6 people.
On their way. Please stay off your cell phones. We want to make sure that the emergency personnel have all those channels open for critical communications. No. We have children.
Video from the site showed the jet's debris scattered across a patch of grass inside the airport's boundaries. No one on the ground was injured, according to the reports. The number of passengers in each aircraft was not disclosed by the authorities, but according to Hank Coates, head of the business that organized the air show, a B-17 Flying Fortress bomber usually carries a crew of 4 to 5 people.
Oh no!
Good afternoon. I am Michael Graham. I'm a board member with the National Transportation Safety Board. Joining me today is the investigator in charge, Jason Aguilera. I'll be providing an update on the NTSB's investigation into the mid-air collision between the Boeing B17 and the Bell P63.
Airplane information, B17. Airplane information, P63F King Cobra. Airport information. From NTSB Resources. And then, sorrowfully so, this occurred. Flight profile. Local and network news.
You're looking at new video of the National Transportation Safety Board investigating the crash. 6 people dying after a Boeing B17 Flying Fortress and a Bell P63 King Cobra crash. And you can see just how far the debris stretched. You can also see the results of that crash. Just really horrifying there. The NTSB is focusing its investigation on what happened, and they're asking for any witness video or photos, people who may have been in that area. A preliminary report should come in about 4 to 6 weeks, but a full investigation could take up to a year.
That deadly midair disaster at a vintage air show in Texas. 6 people were killed when 2 World War II era planes collided as thousands of horrified spectators looked on. Rubble was seen raining down on a nearby highway. Federal investigators just wrapped up a briefing. ABC's Maria Villarreal is on the scene.
Tonight, officials confirming 6 people dead after 2 historic planes collide in midair. No one on the ground was injured.
We had an air collision. This is down on the airport.
The NTSB launching a GO team with specialized investigators to figure out how this happened. This dramatic video showing both planes flying over a highway moments before impact, debris raining down on the cars below. The Boeing B17 Fortress and Bell P63 King Cobra were part of the Commemorative Air Force participating in the Wings Over Dallas event Saturday afternoon. Organizers estimating between 4,000 and 6,000 people in attendance for the air show celebrating the Veterans Day holiday. This is the 7th year this event has been held in Dallas without any issues until now. Hank Coates is the CEO of the Commemorative Air Force.
This is not about the aircraft. The pilots are very well trained. It's difficult for me to talk about it because I know all these people.
Investigators started interviewing pilots today to find out more about their flight plan and also to try and figure out how or why this could have happened. Lindsay, thinking about all those involved. Maria, thank you.
We're back now with the investigation into that tragic mid-air plane collision at the Dallas Air Show Saturday that killed at least 6 people and sparked new concerns over the safety of these classic events. We want to warn you that some of the video is graphic. Morgan Chesky reports from the scene of the crash.
Tonight, 24 hours after a horrifying mid-air collision.
Dios mío!
Federal investigators in Dallas combing through debris and searching for a cause in this deadly airshow crash.
5 crew members of the B-17 and the pilot of the P-63 were fatally injured. Neither aircraft was equipped with a flight data recorder or a cockpit voice recorder, often known as the black box.
Are you serious?
The evidence scattered over Dallas Executive Airport and a nearby highway. Pieces of a B-17 Flying Fortress and a P-63 King Cobra. Both World War II era planes crewed by aviation veterans. One of them, Terry Barker, lost on the B-17. Barker, an Army veteran and longtime American Airlines pilot described as beloved, and someone flying to honor the greatest generation. Organizers with the Commemorative Air Force say the fatal crash happened during a maneuver called Bombers on Parade.
Aircraft are great aircraft. They're safe. They're very well maintained. The pilots are very well trained.
The terrifying scene witnessed by hundreds on the ground. Every angle now a potential lead as investigators dig in.
Everyone had a camera. There were hundreds of vantage points, and that's going to be very helpful to the NTSB. They'll have a laboratory where they will examine all those videos and the angles of each in order to derive airspeed information, bank angle, that type of data, which will help them solve this accident.
And tonight, federal investigators say this investigation could take anywhere from a year to 18 months before it finally comes to a close. And important to note, while neither of these planes had black boxes on board, neither of them were federally required to do so. Kate?
All right.
Question about a midair plane crash over Dallas. They want to know why two planes appeared to share the same airspace just before the crash. 6 people were killed during the crash of historic military planes during that air show. A World War II bomber and a fighter plane collided, then both went down in a ball of flames. The president of the air show says it's been safe for years and there's never been anything like this before.
The aircraft are great aircraft. They're safe. They're very well maintained. The pilots are very well trained. So, because I know all these people. These are family, and they're good friends.
5 of the victims were in that B17 Flying Fortress bomber. The other one was in the P63 King Cobra fighter. The planes are usually flown by highly trained volunteers, mostly retired pilots.
National Transportation Safety Board into what caused 2 historic planes to collide at a Dallas air show.
We're analyzing radar and video footage to pinpoint the exact location of where the midair occurred. One of the things we would probably most likely be trying to determine is why those aircraft were at co-altitude in the same airspace at the same time.
The mayor and city of Keller, Texas, posting these photos in tribute for Terry Barker, one of the 6 people killed in the midair collision. The mayor writing, even after retiring from serving on the city council and flying for American Airlines, his love for community was unmistakable.
We had an air collision. This is down on the airport.
Billows of smoke seen here in this video captured the crash from several angles.
I've never seen a crowd that size be so quiet and so still.
Organizers estimate there were between 4,000 and 6,000 people on the ground in the area when the collision occurred, but say no bystanders were injured. The planes are not required to carry flight data recorders or cockpit voice recorders, commonly known as black boxes, which could complicate the investigation. Overnight, the largest part of the wreckage was removed by crews, but investigators say without those recordings, all those videos shot by witnesses will be crucial. But still, it could take weeks, if not months, to get a better understanding of what happened here.
Possible causes. I am sure all that perished would want to be remembered for promoting aviation on all levels and bringing enjoyment.
Please like, share, comment on our channel, and subscribe here.
Please, if you wish to support TomsAviation or US Classic Muscle Cars, you may do so at GoFundMe and Patreon. Thank you.